Hi, my name is Rick Green, and I'm a curriculum developer at Oracle. In another video, I showed how to request and activate a trial subscription to an Oracle Cloud service. In this video, I will show you how to administer a new Oracle Cloud trial subscription, including the management of users and roles. Before we proceed, let's pause for a moment and view a diagram of the cloud service provisioning workflow so that you can get an idea of the different roles and steps for requesting, activating, and administering an Oracle Cloud Service trial subscription. The first step is to order a free trial subscription to an Oracle Cloud service by clicking a Try It button on the cloud.oracle.com website. As a trial requester, you are automatically assigned the role of the account administrator for the service. Next, as the account administrator, you receive an automated notification email to activate the service. While activating the service, you designate who will be the service administrator and the identity domain administrator. A key task of the identity domain administrator is to define the users and the user roles that will give users their access privileges. This is performed in the Oracle Identity Console of the cloud.oracle.com website. The Identity Domain Administrator creates users and roles for all of the purchased or trial cloud services. The role of the Service Administrator is to develop and administer a particular cloud service using the My Services application in the Oracle Identity Console of the cloud.oracle.com website. One important task is to assign roles to each user of the cloud service. Another task is to provide all the cloud service users the URL and sign-in credentials to access the service. Here is a list of the 7 steps I just discussed. Another video of the Oracle Cloud Service provisioning process focused on the first 4 steps, ordering a trial subscription and activating a service. This video covers administration of the service, including the management of users and roles. Keep in mind that, depending upon your organization size and structure, the same person can perform several of these roles. In my role as the Identity Domain Administrator, I will open the Identity Console for my identity domain. I open a browser and enter the cloud.oracle.com website. I click Sign In at the top of the screen. I make sure the correct data center for my service is selected and click Sign In to my services. I enter the sign-in credentials for my services that I received in a welcome email from Oracle Cloud. The My Services application appears, displaying my new database service. To create users and roles, I click the Identity Console button. Roles give users privileges within a service. Let's examine the roles that are initially assigned to me. In the Identity Console, I select Manage Roles. Initially, it appears that no roles are defined in my identity domain. To see all the predefined and custom roles that I can assign to other users, I click Search. A list of roles is displayed. Here you can create, assign, revoke, and delete roles. Because we are looking at an Oracle Cloud database service, the roles are database related, such as database user, database developer, database administrator, and identity domain administrator. I'm ready to create a new user. Note that only an identity domain administrator can create user accounts. Then either identity domain administrators or service administrators can assign or revoke roles for those users. In the Identity Console, I select Manage Users. No users are listed. I click Create to create a new user. Make note of the temporary password you assign to the new user. The system does not include the password in the automated email sent to the new user. You must communicate the password to the user. I receive notification that the user was created successfully, and I click OK. Still, no users are listed. To see a list of all the user accounts in this identity domain, I click Search. A list of user accounts for this identity domain is displayed, including my new user and myself. You can click the last name to view detailed information about the user. The user details are displayed. No roles are automatically assigned to the user. You need to assign one or more roles. Next, I will assign a role to the user. Click Close. To assign a role to my user, I select Manage Roles. Again, no roles are initially listed. To see all the available roles to my new user, I click Search. Let's look at the list of roles. The Identity Domain Administrator will see all roles for all Oracle Cloud services in your identity domain. The Service Administrator will only see all roles related to the services that he or she manages in the identity domain. I will select Database User from the list and click Assign. Now I need to enter my new user's name or a portion of his name in the search area and click Search. I select my user from the list and click Assign. The role was assigned to the user successfully. I can click OK. In addition to manually adding users via the Identity Console, you can create a CSV file to batch upload the definitions for multiple users using a Load Users option in Oracle Identity Console. There is another video that shows you how to perform these batch uploads of users. Go to the Oracle Learning Library and search for the string How to Upload Users in Batch. I created a user and assigned him the role of Database User. Now I will find the URL to give this user so he can access the predefined sample application included in the Cloud Database service. I am still logged into the Identity Console with the high-level privileges of the Identity Domain Administrator. I go back to the My Services application and click the Details icon. The Details page has a number of tabs. I click the Applications tab to see the packaged applications available in my Cloud Database service. There is one packaged application provided, the Sample Database application. I right-click the Run button and select Copy Link Location to get the URL for running this application. This URL is what I would give to my new user to run this application. While we are here looking at the details of my service, let's look briefly at some of the other tabs available in the Oracle Cloud Database service. The Utilization tab shows usage information, such as the amount and percent of storage space used, and the number of database objects in the database schema. The Data Export tab lets you create an Oracle Data Pump export of your data and data structures using a secure FTP utility. The Administration tab lets you write a description of the service, back up your Application Express applications, and lock out the service from end users and developers. Let's summarize what you saw. When you create a user account, you manually assign a temporary password to the user. After the user account is created, Oracle sends an email notifying the user that an account was created. The email provides only the user's sign-in name and the name of the identity domain. After the user account is created, either an Identity Domain Administrator or a Service Administrator must explicitly assign one or more roles to the user. The role controls access to applications, resources, and services. In addition, the Identity Domain Administrator must provide the temporary password to the user, provide the URL for the Oracle Identity Console to the user, and provide one or more service URLs to the user, depending upon the service type the user is allowed to access. And that's it. You've now seen how to manage a new Oracle Cloud service, including the creation of user accounts and assignment of roles. I'm Rick Green. Thanks for watching.